Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello guys, welcome to the Dar Education Project video tutorial series for the ASP.NET. And in this session we are going to learn how to use the radio button in the ASP.NET. So what is the radio button? This control is used if user want to select one option from the available options. You provide the mutually exclusive opportunity for each radio button, and for this thing we are going to create a new uh, file and create new project, as we are creating this thing in the last sessions. So I think we have familiar with this thing, and we are going to create ASP.NET web application and name this application radio button. Radio button example. Just click OK. We will discuss the following properties of the radio button. These are the most important properties. One is the I think okay the following properties we need to discuss in this lecture. One is the text properties. As you know, use this property to set or get the text associated with the radio button. The other thing is that checked whether it's a boolean, whether we check the radio button or not. It's a boolean property. And the third one is the text line property. It will show us that whether you will show the text on the right or left side of the text. And the fourth one is the group name. Remember that all the radio buttons are by default are not mutually exclusive. It means that it's not in a group. If you want to make them in a group, then you must give the same group name to all the radio buttons. So let's start, and we are going to create a new web page, web form here. Right click on it, add the new form. Make the first file, always try to use default here. Okay, we have created the web form, and in this we will give Dar Education ASP.NET radio button example. And for example, we are using the H1, and try to align text, align H1 align is equal to center. Make this property registration form. Okay, I think okay. Now we will create the following design view, and in this design view you can see that the heading was created here, registration form. And now we are going to add the radio buttons here, and I think we will insert the table here, insert table, and I am using insert table just to make the form more prominent. I will use 2 rows, I think 4 rows and 2 columns, and it's okay. Now we will use the name, and then we will place the text box properties just to remind this property. We discussed this properties in the previous session, and now I am using the gender, and now I am going to add the radio button, which is the today's discussion point. You will see that the R, where is the R? This is the R1. So just add radio button 1, and this will be the text property which we will discuss it. It will be the male, and now we are going to add another radio button. It will be the female, and if you want to add other hobbies, and here we will use I think hobbies, and this radio button will show bodybuilding, and reading, and swimming. Okay, for example, this will be the task here, and now I am going to add a button property, and name this text as the submit text. Okay, now if you will run this program in Google Chrome, then you can see that all these radio buttons are not mutually inclusive. It means that whether you click on male, female, bodybuilding, reading and swimming, everyone will be selected or checked. Okay, our program is executed here. I will give the Saifullah, and if I want to select male or female, then you can see that both are selected. Either if I want to select bodybuilding, reading and swimming. So this is the basic concept which we discussed, that if you are not giving them the group name, then they are not working on the mutually exclusive. This is the property of the text associated with it. And now if you want to just stop debugging, and first of all we will see that how to make them in a group. So first of all you will give this thing radio button 1. For example, I'm changing it radio button gender 1, and this will be the radio button 2 gender 2. Okay, now we will find the group name property. This is the group name property, and here I will use the gender property, and in male I will use also the gender property. Similarly, I will use the group name for hobbies. If you will not change the radio button name, then it's okay, but it's very important for you to give the name of the instances of the radio button, so it will be very easy for you to indicate that which radio button was clicked or not. So run this program once again, and you can see that now they behave like two groups here. In the first example you can see that both are every radio button was checked, but now you can see that they are the two different groups. One is the gender and the other is the hobbies. If we select the male or female, then the selection between the male and female, and if we want to select the bodybuilding, reading and swimming, then it will be only one check. You can see that it will be male or female, or either bodybuilding, reading or swimming. So it will be look nicer to select the two radio button groups and understand it very well. So in the third property we are going to learn how to make them the alignment here. If you want to display the male before, then you will have to choose the alignment property. Here is the text align. Make this text align on the left side, then the radio group will be appear after it. You can see that, and text line by default it was on the right side, but if you want to show it on the left side, then it will be possible here. And the last property which we will want to discuss is the checked. If you want that the first when the program will run, it is already checked or not, so you will just make this property as true here, just like this. If I want to select the reading first, and then I will check it true here. Now run this property. Now you can see that the text was on the right side, and the button was already checked. In this form, this was the first form in which every button was clicked. This is the second form in which we create the group name, and now you can see that this was already checked and the text property was shown on the different side. So it's up to you. And the last one property, this was the clear, and now we will discuss the events. It was the checked change. It means that if we want to check the event, then what kind of the event will be occur. So it's very simple. Just go for it, and I just click on it. Then it will bring me backside to the program. You can see that default.aspx we discussed in the last lecture, and now you can see that the event which will occur automatically was the checked changed. So if it was checked changed, then what will be the output if I want to response dot write, just like this, you welcome dear sir, for example, welcome dear sir. And if I want that when female was clicked, then what will be happened, you can see that radio button gender 2, and in this I will want to show response dot write, and welcome dear madam, something like this. Okay, now we will execute this program, and you can see that the response will occur when this checked message was changed. Okay, when we click on response, okay, we have something. Okay, we have to insert some uh, coding here. If radio button gender 1 dot checked, then this message will be displayed. We are not giving the condition, that's why it was not showing. And similarly, if video button gender 2 dot checked, then what will be the message? So we have to perform it. Okay, now we will run this program once again. Okay, now we have the result. Once again we find that no result was showing here. Then what is the reason behind this? Because we perform this task behind the behind the radio button, but we need to regenerate the code and just copy this code, and now we will click this method on submit, and when this submit button was clicked, then this code will run or not. So it will be very important for you that whether to check that which property is important or not. I will tell you the main reason behind this. Okay, and told you how to perform the action if you are just clicking on the radio button. Now if you will click on the button, then you can see that welcome dear sir, and if you want to click on the female, then nothing will be showing, but you can see that welcome dear madam is here, because this thing was because on the basis of the posting here. So if I want to do that, whether I am checking on this button, it will be showing the message or not. So what will I do? I need to perform one another property of auto post back. So just click on the body building radio button, then click the properties here, and you will check the auto post back. It will be true if you want to automatically that it will post the data, and then after that you will click on behind this thing and write something, response dot write, Great, you love body building. And now we will run this program once again. So auto postbacks means that automatically it will send data to the HTTP and hypertext transfer protocol, and this will be refresh this thing. So it's up to you whether you want to select the information on the button click and then perform this action or not. So if you are checking on bodybuilding, then you can see that it automatically refresh this and great, you love bodybuilding, and now we don't need to click on the submit button. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe our channel for further videos. Allah Hafiz.